Why Netherrealm? Why? Good morning to all of y'all, evening, afternoon as well. And as you can see from this video, this is actually the inclusion of Jean-Claude Van Damme's Johnny Cage, aka one of the greatest martial arts actors of all time. Yeah, he's a GOAT. Now, before I get into this video, I just wanted to make it clear, I don't hate Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love him to death. He's one of my favorites, as you have been heard. And I don't really hate Netherrealms for his inclusion. I'm really questioning their inclusion of him. And I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing he's here. I don't like how they treated him in this game. And what do I mean by that? I mean, they basically cheated using his character in this game, or in this case, his skin for Johnny Cage. For one, this man is very limited to gear in this game. Every character in this game is limited to only one piece of gear. For Johnny Cage and Jean-Claude, it's specifically the glasses. Now, the glasses aren't a problem. It's just that given the MK11 and given not just 11, given Injustice 2 and MK11, the gear thing seems like it was going to be a must. But I like how after every game that comes out, they keep limiting the gear you can use. In Justice, you had 5. In MK11, you had 3. Now you're down to 1. And that doesn't seem fair to some of these characters. Some of these characters could have better gear if you had just given me a little bit more in this game. For one, I would have minded the head, the hands, and the legs. Specifically, them 3 gear pieces. I think they were okay in Mortal Kombat 11 when they were doing that with the gear system. But now I'm playing MK1. They have good costumes, good seasonal costumes. They have great gear pieces that in this game, or places where the gear could have gone, but instead now it's only down to 1. Like specifically right now, Liu Kang is my main character. The only gear piece I can change is his hand wraps or gauntlets or gloves, whatever he gets. And I feel like I was cheated on that. But for and for Jean-Claude specifically, his whole character is a cheat. As you can see throughout this video, and even the very beginning, instead of just giving us other outfits, they give you color variations. I'm using the regular Bloodsport color variation right now. This is basically at the end of the movie where he is shirtless, gi-less, and only has shorts. But the only problem is with this outfit, they give him shoes. I don't care about the shoes. I care about the fact that I was cheated from a possible variations of him in his other movies. Now, like I said before, this version right here on the screen right now is Bloodsport. But what about Kickboxer? Both outfits. And I mean when he was dancing in the club, and at the end of the movie when he had those glass hand wraps attached to his hands. What's another one? Look, No Retreat, No Surrender. When he had all the practice gloves and feet on when they were doing their competitions during and after the movie. Or you want to be a little better with this. What's another good one? Well, shoot, there's so many movies he's been in. It's kind of hard to just pick and choose. Shoot, if you want to be funny, there's the Street Fighter variation with his beret. Now, mind you, I've never played Street Fighter growing up, so I don't know what character he was playing as in the movie. If you want to shoot me, demolish me, go ahead. I have a lot to play in life, and I have a lot to learn. I just got into Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. So, bear with me. Plus, we're adults now. Adults are limited to what they can and can't do and what they can and can't learn. So, it is what it is. And then, what makes it crazy, this man has 2 variations of Bloodsport. I even forgot about that. He has one where the gi is black, full black, with red kanji on the side of his on the left side of his gi. He also has it on his belt, but he also has a red top with a gold belt. And I felt like I was cheated because the kanji was also black. So you could have done that instead, because you already have so many costumes for each character in this game. But the sad part is either they're recolors or actual additions to the outfits. Like Kitana has like 3 different versions right now that I played so far. I haven't got that far in the game. I'm only a level 24. So if I got a little higher with certain characters, I know there'd be other variation costumes in this game. With Liu Kang though, I have 4 variations of the outfit. 2 of them where he's shirtless. So with Jean-Claude's character, all I get are a different pair of shorts. What colors? I feel like I'm at darn Foot Locker just rechanging pants. But why? I just ask why. I feel like we were cheated of that. I could have got so many variations of him in his other movies. And I mean even the simple stuff, given that Johnny Cage is an actor himself. I could have got Maximum Risk. I could have got Double Impact. I could have got hold on. Shoot, if you want to be like even simpler, I could have got his villain iteration from Expendables 2 when he was fighting with Sylvester Stallone, Arnold, and all of them. You know, just other stuff. Now, I'm not like making this video to hating on them. I just question them because I thought that's what I was getting. Now, I admit they didn't really, you know, advertise most of the gear stuff when they were doing all the Mortal Kombat stuff. We thought we were going to get more. But now, the fact that I have this skin and this character, specifically Jean-Claude in the game, finally, since he was supposed to be in this game from the very beginning, it feels like it was a cheat. I feel a little disappointed. I'm just glad he's in the game. I just wish they could have done better. And then the same goes with the dialogue. The dialogue is not bad, but I thought we were going to get unique dialogue since, in a way, it could have been like Rambo, Terminator, and RoboCop from the previous game. The previous game, it went hard. This game went hard too, but not as hard as the previous game. You had characters out the wazoo from the 80s, the 90s, and you had comic book characters mixed with it. So I thought we were gonna get like we got in the previous game. Nah, we didn't. We have Johnny Cage lines with Jean-Claude Van Damme's voice acting. Don't get me wrong, his voice acting in this game ain't bad. I'm not gonna name no names, but y'all can figure it out. But Jean-Claude's just doing the same voice acting over the same lines Johnny has in every other character. Now I just imagine if he was in the story and he was doing the same exact lines, I'd be a little less disappointed, because the fact that you get to change the costumes and variation of these characters and you get to play them wherever you are, it's cool. The only place they don't change the story, I understand that, but it would have been pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. But ladies and gentlemen, I feel like at this point in time, with the inclusion of this character, it makes me a little worried for future characters down the line. Now, I get Jean-Claude is not just a skin, he is also a whole person replacement for Johnny Cage. Basically, you can argue about the stand-in or the double, you know, the stuntman type actor in this game, say it like that. But I don't know how they're going to do most of these characters later down the line. Like they could do the same thing with Kung Lao, since given the fact that he has a cameo character and he's also really a playable character. And then later with all their future DLC characters, and I mean Ermac, Quan Chi, Takeda, Homelander, Peacemaker, them, and the Omni-Man, and then also the second pack they had just recently leaked with Doomslayer, Harley Quinn, Deathstroke, Rain, and all that. Yeah, it's a lot to process. But for me, I feel a little hurt by how they did his variation in this game. I'm just finally glad he's here. I'm finally glad he got some respect, because this man deserves it, since he in way help put the Mortal Kombat up there. Now, don't get me wrong, I know in the beginning he didn't want no part of it, but now he wants part of it. I'm glad he's finally here. I love Jean-Claude. I will never hate Jean-Claude. Same goes for NetherRealm. I don't really hate them, and I don't really hate the people who put work into it, given everything going on with the writer strike and the actor strike. I just wish they could have done this character a little more, because it was a great opportunity, and it felt like it was half-assed. And there's nothing much else I can say about this character. I still love Jean-Claude. I'm gonna still use him regardless. I just wish that he was not limited to a pair of shorts and a belt. I really wish I could have got not costumes or characters. I really wish I could have got other variations of his outfits, kind of like how Johnny has that fur coat. I don't know if anybody's got that yet, so bear with me. But anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go. You tell me what you think in the comments below if you happen to have any about it. But I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good day and a good morning. Peace.